What? What? Why?
I don't know, man. There's so much moss on this one. There's so much. All right, catch. Woo. Pull hard.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, my. Daddy.
All right, Ribby, here's another one. Oops. All right, I'm weighing it down. You grab it.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, get the moss off.
Predicament.
Get the moss off.
Oh.
Oh, get the pee. Very predicament.
There is so much moss here. Oh my god. Oh.
Well, we can use all the moss we can get, right? Oh, that's what I was trying to do just a little bit ago.
I'm gonna get this.
No, not that. Yeah, that's the biggest. Oh! Don't carry that. Don't carry that one. Let Daddy do that one.
Oh!
Me? It's an orange spot moving like that.
Whoa! Alright. Let's go.
Did you see me?
Oh.
You didn't see me either. I was sitting here the whole time. You didn't even see me. You walked right next to me.
Ready. Let me give it.
The king of the moss. I can't. Go.
Hold on. Alright, go. There you go. Perfect.
What?
Oh, whoa. There's one more.
Oh. No, I'm here. Yeah, we're both going to.
Hey, DB. I got a little bit of a problem. You know that 2-man saw you gave me? I'm kind of short a man. I got a boy, and he is on his way to being a man, but he's not quite there yet. So we tried it, sawing with it, and I'm thinking I'm gonna need another man. Do you think you might have some time today, or maybe another day if you don't have time today?
Yeah, I got time right now.
Okay. All right. Thanks, DB. See you soon. All right. Bye. What is up, Adventure Agents? Agent Tex here. We are finishing up the roof today, as you just saw, on the log cabin that we are building out here in the woods to prepare for the zombie apocalypse that's evidently coming. I don't know. Who knows? You never know, but we're having fun. In a previous episode, DB Cooper himself gave us this saw here, this 2-man saw. But what we figured out is they call it a 2-man saw for a reason. And Axel tried to help Agent Axe, but we had a hard time with that. So anyways, he did great. He did. I was very proud of him. But we're going to need another man here, I think. So DB Cooper, evidently, is going to come over and help us. So really excited about that. We're going to cut down a tree with a 2-man saw. So I think we may need some vegetable oil. That's something that DB was talking about the other day. So I think we'll need to get that. So for those of you who are joining us for the first time, this video is not for kids, not made for kids. YouTube is not for kids, just to be clear. Now, I consider this video to be perfectly fine for kids to watch. I would be perfectly fine with my kids watching this video. In fact, my kids are going to watch this video. They're probably watching it right now. As you can see, these are my 2 agents over here, my 2 little agents, Agent Axe and Agent Hummingbird. They are an immensely big help. They were helping me get all the moss off of those big leaf maples, and we are covering the roof of our shelter that's going to be right next to where we're going to be building our giant cabin. But the rains are coming. Winter is coming, everyone. And here in the Pacific Northwest, the rains are just insanity, and they just never stop. And so we're going to need a shelter while we are building the cabin, because the cabin's going to take a while. So my goal today is to get at least 2 of the logs for the log cabin brought over to the cabin and set up. And then I am going to start piecing together the log cabin using a model that Agent Axe built. Some of you may remember in a previous episode. And just a reminder, we are building this log cabin only with hand tools. We've been using saws and axes. We're just enjoying ourselves out here and learning some awesome skills. And we're glad that you came along with us to watch the adventure. Oh. Uh-oh. What's going on over here?
Help. Oh! Again!
What are you doing with that stick? I don't think so, little monster. No way. Yeah, we're not hitting Axel with the stick. Aha!
Agent Tex?
Agent Trinity herself in the flesh.
All doing? You're not at the log cabin.
We're gonna be building. We're building it. We're building the roof. She's filming a Wild
But on
and True. Go subscribe to that channel, Wild and True.
And this is Adventure Agents.
Yep.
It's a film within a film.
Yep. And Agent Trinity has something special.
Oh, yeah,
right
special.
in there. Yep.
So tiny. Like the size of an orange seed right now.
Yeah.
So crazy.
So beautiful.
But are you
just
putting...
glowing?
It's the
Amazing
pregnancy glow.
Yeah. It's also like, you know, there's a glow in the background here too,
It really, it's the sunshine is, I was just actually saying this to them, that the sunshine is magical.
To them.
Yeah, to them.
Okay, so DB is here, and he's here to help.
Maybe.
That's our Explorer.
Maybe.
You're the Explorer 300. Our pond is full. The beavers helped us do that. We had beavers that actually visited us We were kind of repairing a dam here. This is originally a beaver dam. We were kind of repairing it, and then some beavers came and they helped us repair it. Not. So basically I fixed the handle here, but I kind of made a mistake. I needed to drill this out a little bit more right here. As you can see, this is just wiggling around like that, and it's making it to where when we're trying to go back and forth, it's like this. And I'm not able to keep the saw taut and rigid. We aren't able to do that. That's really important because the saw is so bendy that you have to keep it straight and taut. And if it's not, it just flops around. Also, you were saying vegetable oil or some kind of oil, right?
Some kind of oil.
Yeah, so I think that we're gonna, I'm going to go back to the drawing board with fixing the saw. I'm gonna get it nice and tight up against there. And it's supposed to have a groove, like you were saying. He noticed that in a picture. And so maybe I can get my grinder and make a bit of a groove in there. I have a grinder that I use. Some of you may remember me cutting those pipe with a grinder, an angle grinder. I can cut a little groove in there that's the thickness of the saw blade. That way it can help to keep it more rigid. And I'll tighten that right up against it nicely. So we'll have to do that in a future episode. And then we'll have to get our oiler, right? So it's a two-man saw. We got 2 men. But we can have the boy oil. So
yep.
And he's a good worker. He's learned to work here. It's such a fantastic thing to have him out here. And I'd love to have a great job for him that he can do. He was really trying with that saw, and I was really proud of him, but it just didn't work out. So all right, well, we'll go back to the drawing board. Sorry you had to come all the way out here and it didn't work out, but
like to see your pond anyway.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, DB doesn't live too far from us, so it's always great when he comes by for a visit. We're grateful to have an awesome neighbor like him. He's our only real neighbor close by here. I talked to a guy today that lives about 20 minutes west of here, and he's like, yeah, over there by Charlie, and I was like, yeah, we live by a guy named Al. He said, oh, Al. He's like, yeah, I used to go there back in the 70s to visit Al. We had some fun. I was like, you mean DB Cooper? Yeah. All right, well, we'll figure it out. But thank you so much for coming by, DB. We really appreciate it. And you got some company coming. Oh, hey, what's up? What's up, doggy? What's up? So we'll see you next time.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anytime.
All right, so Chef Axe, are you ready for your cooking challenge?
Yes, but first I have to do what I told River that I would do for her.
You're gonna make her a sword?
Yeah, like this, except with not all the elaborate details. Just these 2 things, the blade, this, and maybe the shirt part.
Okay.
Daddy?
Well, hey, how about this? You make her that sword while I go get the ingredients for your new challenge.
I go get the stuff. And you try to find a stick for the sword,
Okay.
and I'll carve the sword, and you'll start the fire.
Sounds good. Let me tell you what the ingredients, okay? You
The
know
bag.
that- The bag that's in the
the
refrigerator,
bag.
okay?
Chef Axe's bag.
Chef Axe's bag, okay. Chef Axe. We need to get you an apron.
Chef
Chef's
Axe.
hat. Chef Axe. It'll say Chef Axe.
No, we should get one of these shirts, and we should, like, cut a cordage out of cedar bark and put 2 holes in it, and I could tie it around my neck, and we could cut one of these shirts and do that and that and that.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea.
And then we would put 2 holes in the ends and thread the stuff through it and tie it around my neck, and it would be an apron.
An apron. I like it. I like it. If you want to get one of these shirts, go to theadventureagents.com. Check the link in the description down below.
Or the apron.
Well, we won't be selling the apron.
Cut.
We have some awesome merchandise on there, and you can represent that you are an adventure agent. Whoa.
Sometime soon I might be making special merch, only some period of time
he
available.
wants to try to sell some stuff on our website. So we'll
What
see.
I am
Like
going to be
fatwood?
making, like cedar bark.
Cedar bark stuff, yeah, some primitive
Fatwood
type
for the flint and
materials. So be looking forward to that on our Adventure Agents website.
So we already fell a bunch of older trees. You can see me actually do it.
Are you gonna start a fire?
And
So yeah, this is thistle. So what we're gonna do is, this stuff, orange stuff, kind of burns hot. And the thistle will help to catch a spark and a flame. And once we got a flame, it will catch that stuff. Okay. Oh, there it is. Oh, oh. It's so close. Oh, there you go. Oh, so close.
I barely pushed on it.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Oh, oh. It works, but you kind of really gotta, there it is. So now we're just gonna put this on top. There we go.
we got a fire. We need more
There.
sticks, more sticks, more sticks, more
More
sticks.
sticks. Put them on top.
Look at this.
So Agent Hummingbird is wanting a sword now, so I'm making her a sword so she can battle her brother with it. I challenge you, Agent Axe, to it. Oh wow, this one's way bigger than that one. To a sword fight. Hey. Hi. Yep. Yep. Back it off. Ha. Ho. Ha. Agent Tex and Agent Axe battling it out with the sword fight. An agent and ninja. I mean, ow! Hummingbird comes in. Whoa. All right, here.
Oh, yeah.
Ow! Hit me. All right. So,
Hey, stop!
so what do you think, Agent and Ninja? There you go.
I know how
He's
to
gonna need
fight
a
with
bigger
you.
sword. Ha. Ha. It's enough. Hoo. Ha.
Yeah.
Oh, oh no! I dropped my sword.
Grab it.
Don't get me.
Agent Axe took it and stabbed you.
Oh.
No,
Oh.
I'm gonna do it again.
They got me.
Daddy, I'm gonna do it.
All right, pull it out. Pull it out.
Hi. Where's your shot? Come and say hi. Remember this? Look at baby river. My sword looks cooler now, right?
Might last longer too.
That's cool too, right?
Yeah.
It'll burn our sword.
Today we have an onion, a few bell peppers. We have some organic white rice.
We're going to be
here.
making stir fry.
We have
right?
butter.
We're making stir
And we have a Island Teriyaki Organic Primal Kitchen Delicious Sauce. We also have some steak here and some chicken. That right there? Mm-hmm. So today, Chef Axe, your challenge is to make shish kebabs.
Shish kebabs?
Shish kebabs.
Why do we have rice?
That's how you pronounce it. Well, because we're gonna have some rice with our shish kebabs.
I thought we were making stir fry. Can I have some shish kebabs?
Yeah. I don't know. When I was a kid, my dad would make shish kebabs every, once a month or something like that, and it's so good. I miss it. And so it's really simple, but there is one thing missing that we need to go get from the woods for this meal. So
What?
What I want you to do is I want you to start cutting this up. Do you have a knife?
No.
Oh. I got a knife right here.
Where did you put my pocket knife down here?
I don't know. Where did you put it? That's inside of a bag over here. But you can use this to chop it up. So I'm going to show you what size we need to chop this, okay? So let's cut out the bell pepper here. Like that. And set that right there. Like this. All right, so Chef Axel, need you to chop them like about like that. See that? No, and then one more time like that. See? No smaller than this, okay? That's a little bit on the small side. No smaller than that. And then I need you to cut the onions about the same way, okay? So the onions, I'll show you how I need you to cut the onions. Chef Axe, Chef Axe, Chef Axe. Here's how we need the onions done. Cut it about like that. Just need it about like that. No bigger than that, okay? All right, so chop it up like that, and I'm gonna go to the woods with the other agent over here.
Shave most of it off, okay? With a knife.
You see her? Look at her.
What did you do? Gosh. Hey, look at her. She knows. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. She got our steak. Dragged it in the dirt. Look at that. I was going to give her some of that. I was going to give you a little bit of that, doggy. Huh? Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's still good. We aren't that picky. We'll eat steak to drop on the ground.
The dad. That's just why.
Good as new. That is what you would call dirty rice. Agent Axe and Agent Hummingbird have never had dirty rice, but that is some dirty rice. It's good stuff though. Alright, so the way you make shish kebabs, we've got these skewers right here. Now we used to use like bamboo little sticks, but this is neat because you can have two. This is two skewers attached to one. So what you do is you get start out with a vegetable here, this bell pepper.
You always start out with
a just sprayed out. You slide it on there. I like to start out with a vegetable. Slide it on there, and then you get a piece. No. Get back! Agent Tracker trying to eat that food. Then you get a piece of meat here. This is a piece of chicken. Slide down, just like that. Okay. And now we're gonna get the steak here. And so you put one piece of vegetable, one piece of meat, and then put another piece of vegetable here. Slide it on just like so. And then we're gonna cut a slab of meat here. This T-bone steak I've had sitting in the freezer forever.
Why is it called T-bone? Is it because like it has?
Because the bone
looks like a T.
Yeah.
Or a Y. It looks actually more like a Y.
Yeah, you're right.
Y-bone.
We'll call it Y-bone steak. Okay. All right, Agent Tracker, you gonna try to eat that one? Yes, please.
No!
Oh. She's like, I'm gonna eat it all now. No.
No.
All right, and then slide a piece of beef on there, and then start all over again, just like so. See that? All right, you give it a try, okay? Now be sure when you're handling this chicken.
Wait, I'm gonna do mine, like my whole different. My skewer.
Okay, you can do your own skewer. Okay, we'll do our own skewers. I'll make my skewer.
Can I make one?
You want to make one?
Start out with one bell pepper.
There's some chicken. Look out back there. Agent Tracker's on the prowl.
No.
I think I hear the rice boiling. Chef Axe, your rice is boiling. Agent Hummingbird? You have to protect the food over here, Agent Axe. Go deal with your rice, okay?
No! Ben's trying to eat your shish kebab.
Alright, I got an idea. Agent Tracker. Oh. I got an idea for you.
He gets the bone.
Like the bone.
Give her the bone. Yeah. I'll leave some meat on it. I think that she will appreciate this. Here you go. You want that? Oh, yeah.
I have the piece of the meat first.
He's gonna have fun with that.
No, I'm not eating.
Do not put your hands in your mouth, okay? Raw chicken can make you really sick, okay? Keep your hands out of your mouth. There you go. There.
Shish kebab.
Come over here and wash your hands.
In there.
Yeah. Come wash your hands. She's eating her bone. Alright, put it down here. Okay.
Oh, chicken fell.
That's for them. I call dibs. I said dibs first.
This is a chopstick. And you pinch your rice with it like this. And you bring it to your mouth. Here you go, Axel. Here's your chopstick. Alright, everyone. So, I don't know if you can see that very well. Look at that. Look at that. Now, it's kind of charred because we had to make sure to cook the chicken all the way out. I shouldn't have used chicken because it can be very tough over an open flame to cook chicken.
I love the chicken. I love the chicken.
You like the chicken? Okay.
Okay.
Alright, well, let's make sure it's cooked all the way. Oh, yeah, it's definitely cooked all the way. Yep. Alright, so, everybody, first, real quick, before we eat, hold on. I'm so thankful for you all. I'm thankful for this chicken, the life of the chicken, the life of the cow. I'm thankful for my own life. And I am thankful for my existence. How about you all? Are you thankful for your existence? That you exist? Yep. Yep. We are so thankful for our existence.
I'm not.
And you're not?
I am.
Girl.
I am.
Yeah, existence can be hard and difficult sometimes, but it's worth it. It is worth it. And I'm very grateful to the cause of my existence, to my creator, my existor. So I'm thankful. Yes, and we're thankful for Agent Tracker here. All right, dig in, everybody. Thank you, Chef Axe. Thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm gonna pair the rice here with the first vegetable. I mean, meat. The beef. Oh, that's so good. Oh my goodness. It's been so long since I had this. This is amazing.
Oh, the rice mixed with the chicken is perfect.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Oh, it's so hard. What do you like best, the chicken or the beef?
Beef.
Chicken.
I like beef there.
No. No, Agent Tracker, get back. We gave her so much food. I gave her, like, probably about a fourth of that steak. But she is always hungry.
Good chicken.
So good. All right, well, Chef Axe, this has been a success. Give me 5. You did well. You did very well. Yeah, he's kind of a chef in training sometimes. Although the last thing we ate was that soup. That was so delicious, Chef Axe. So delicious. All right, well, we got some energy now, and it's time to start building the log cabin. Let's get to it. Well, that isn't working.
Let's both try real quick. Let's both try.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
You have one side on.
Okay, ready? Okay, what about that bacon?
Almost done, and the eggs will be done soon after.
All right, let's go check it out.
I left your bacon decorativeness. We're going to decorate our things with bacon. Which one do you want? That one or that one?
Like bacon decorating. Guess I'll have this one. Want some more bacon, doggy? There you go.
Let's do
So it may
crunching.
seem like we just ate to you, but but it's been a while, so we're hungry again. We are all about food here at the Adventure Agents. You know, our mission is to love everyone around us, and I've said it before, but you know, one of the greatest way you can love people is just using, you know, everything you have and using your energy, right? And food is the fuel that makes your body tick, you know. And so good food makes for good fuel. Good energy makes for doing your best to love everyone around you. Life's an adventure, love is a key, and food is your fuel. So let food be thy medicine, right? Uh-huh. Well, oh, that's good. And we like breakfast for lunch and dinner. And this is dinner. Alright, well, we're gonna fuel up and we'll see how my idea works out in a minute.
Right there. She has charcoal on her whiskers.
All right, so you hold this right here, right there. Just kind of push it in. Nope. Whoa! Pick up. Oh. Oh, roll it up there. Oh, there we go. Go. Pull. Oh, okay. So what we're doing right now is I think probably how some of our earliest ancestors moved very large and heavy pieces of timber. And this isn't because I actually have any knowledge of this really, it's just intuitive. I imagine that they use what was around them, and I think that nature has the first ideas. And so when it comes to how we move heavy things around now, we use wheels. The advent of the wheel is the thing that kind of kicked off us really being able to move things far and wide and fast. So what is a wheel? Well, it's just a round object. And where is that found in nature? Well, little chunks of logs, chunks of trees. Stones aren't typically round like this. They had to chisel that. And so I imagine that the first wheel, or the first concept of wheel that our ancestors sort of used and applied was something that was already existing in nature that was round. And what's the most plentiful thing? It's pretty much a piece of a tree, a piece of a log. So I think that what we're discovering here by doing this is we're using what was the original wheel. Yeah. And man, is it working. This is great. It's still tough going, but it was next to impossible for me to move that log earlier on my own, or even with Axel's help with that rope, just pulling it. But having these wheels like this suddenly made it possible. And that's just incredible to me. That's why I love doing this. I love this sort of primitive building things using only hand tools or no tools at all, because it really gets you in touch with that original evolved part of the human brain, that primitive part that I think is still really developing in many ways. I think getting back to basics can really help to sharpen that tool that is our brain. It's so fantastic.
Would peanut butter, would that be French?
Is that the
peanut butter?
Chef X talks like the French chef, Chef X.
Jelly be good.
Well. Yeah, pardon.
Put logs on.
Alright, so we gotta figure out how we're gonna put this together. I figured we could do it with these smaller logs first to kind of get an idea of what we want for the bigger logs. So there's a lot of different ways that we can assemble this log cabin, all of these giant logs we're gonna do. And just like we built the log cabin model over there, we learned something. We learned something we didn't think that we would end up learning. And it had to do with the rainproof roof. The roof was just an aesthetic thing for that. I was mainly thinking, what is this going to look like, you know? I figured what we should do is actually start putting this together by notching these logs. And actually, Agent Axe started to do that the other day, didn't you? So Agent Axe already started to notch the logs, but I told him, hey, that's going to take too long. So anyways, he wanted to notch them, and I kind of messed with it. But I think that we should go ahead and start to notch these little logs as sort of a model of what we're going to do for the big ones. And that way we can, if we make some mistakes, at least we won't make the mistakes on the big logs, right? So let's give it a shot based on the size of this and this right here. Mark that. And then on the underside here, I'm going to make kind of a mark there and a mark there. Alright, scoot over. Are you faving over here? Are you gonna have the rest of your peanut butter sandwich? Cause I'm hungry. Okay. I love you, Agent Axe. So, there's, like I said, there's many ways we could do this. I was thinking of doing it the Lincoln log way.
The things with
You know what those are?
the little sticks with little notches.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Yeah. So you can do like a dovetail style, or there's a number of different ways you can do it, but I'm thinking that we'll try the Lincoln log style, the Lincoln log. So what that means is that we're gonna have 2 notches on each side of each log. And
2 notches on each side?
Yep, 1 notch on this side of this log.
No,
and 1
2
notch.
notches on each side.
Yes, yes. So this is one side of the log, this whole side right here. You have 1 notch right here and 1 notch right here. And 2 notches on each side of each log. So 2 notches on this side and 2 notches on this side. That's 4 notches per log. Okay. So we'll just start out with 1 notch here, and I really need a chisel, but we don't have a chisel, and so I'm going to try to use my knife here. All right. Look at that. It's already starting to flake off. Oh, sorry. That's funny. I was about to say, he didn't even hit my hand once. And then I moved it, and he hit my hand. So technically, he wouldn't have hit my hand if I wouldn't have moved it. This will work. Now look at that. Okay, so see, we got 1 notch there. Oh, look at that.
We did 2 deep.
Yep, we delved too greedily. Too deep. Okay, well, okay, so we learned a lesson on this that we can avoid on the big one. I think maybe we were cutting too close to the end. Or maybe we needed to
cut it
make
all the
more
way.
cuts.
No, cut it all the way.
Or cut it all, but I couldn't tell. I thought the grain was all the way. I don't know, whatever we did, we need to figure it out with these little logs so that we don't make that big mistake in a big log. Because if I do the same thing on a big log, well, that's going to be tough. So I think we could make this work. Even if we split this off of a big log, I think we can make it work. But now let's see if it'll fit together. So Axe, can you hold it right there? See if you can fit that in there. Look at that. Look at that. This seems to work pretty well. It slides off, but you know, if one of them ends up like that, I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. So this fits together. We're gonna notch a few more of these and see if we can fit it all together nicely.
We're almost done, Daddy.
Yeah. Okay. So you can kind of see how this fits together here. We have this piece here that just has one single notch in it. This will represent the bottom log here. And then we have this piece here. As you can see, there is a notch on the top and the bottom. And I figured out that I think the formula is a quarter of the log up here, a quarter of the log cut out down there, and you got about a half of the log left over right here. That's the formula, generally speaking, the fraction to get this and this and this to fit together correctly. Now, different logs are different sizes and thicknesses, so it's going to be different depending on the situation, and I'll just have to measure it up and work as we go when it comes to these logs. You see that, Axel?
Mm-hmm.
That neat?
That's what we're gonna do
That's what we're gonna do.
for the cabin.
Yep.
And right there is gonna be the door.
Oh yeah, it'll be something like that. Yeah, you're right. I mean, this is just a slight example here, but we're gonna cut the door out like that. We're gonna build the cabin first and then cut the door out. All right, everyone. Well, that was a lot of work, and we learned quite a bit today, I think. Today and yesterday. We're gonna have to get that 2-man saw fixed up, and we're gonna have to get some more logs over here. And we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do about these logs. They are just so heavy. And I am not sure about our ability to get... I know we can get them over here, because this is the biggest log. This is the biggest log right here. Yeah, some of you may know Agent Strongman. He actually edits our videos too now. So, great work, Agent Strongman. I bet everyone is loving these videos, and so give him a thumbs up for that. This is the biggest log right here that we're going to be getting. So I figure if we get the biggest log over here, we're like, hey, we can do it, you know. The rest of them are going to be a little bit smaller, and so I may have to really pick out the much smaller trees if we're going to be able to stack these logs one on top of the other, because man, this one is just a monster, and I definitely wouldn't be able to lift that thing up. We'd need some kind of hoist or potentially like a tractor. You saw just moving that thing along is just so difficult. Or even a crane. Just, you know, a couple inches off of the ground, and so getting it way off the ground is just not going to happen. So anyways, everyone, hopefully you all are enjoying this series. I know I am. I love manual labor. I love using my hands to work and build, and I think we learn a lot from that. And so I love bridging that gap, teaching Agent Axe to survive in the real world in a way that I even haven't learned to survive, which is out here in the wild. I'm learning a lot. We are not experts at this. So yeah, we're gonna get this zombie cabin built, zombie-proof cabin. What? Amateurs, yeah. Remember, everyone, life is an adventure, love is a key. We love you no matter who you are, even if you're a zombie. Even if you are a zombie, we still love you. We're just not gonna let you in our cabin. So we'll love you outside of our cabin yet. All right, well, we'll see you on the next adventure. Stay tuned for more of these. We will also have to lock the door. See you next time. Agent Tex out.
Agent Axe out.